My second website for mini assignment number 3 is the MathLearningCenter. This one is mostly just a collection of things, kind of an easy assortment of different math apps or games that you can actually download as an app or use on a web page. So I like that everything is laid out for you. It does align with the Bridges program, but I think that it's applicable to, all math programs. So we still all do the shapes. One that's kind of big for us in first grade is 10 frames. So if I click Open Web App, it just does it on my computer, which is really nice. And you can choose what kind of frame you'd like. So we tend to use 10 frames. You can even select groups of counters to add. So I could drag 5 counters on. I would like to move that one up. There we go. And then single counters as well. You can change your colors for different groups. There's writing tools on this side to represent. So if I have 6 and I'm adding 2 more, they can write that equation. So that's pretty cool. It moves around for them. They can honestly do multiple math problems on one page if they wanted to. You can type in it as well. So if you have kiddos that struggle with the writing piece, especially on the iPad, it can be tricky. You can expand it by clicking these buttons. There's all kinds of tools. You can add different shapes, change some colors. So that one's pretty neat. Another one I thought was interesting for first grade specifically is the number line. We've done a lot with number line with addition. So again, I can just do it on my computer if I'd like to. They do have the option to, it takes you right into the App Store to download, but you can kind of pick how you want it set up. Are you working on decimals? Do you not want numbers? Do you want them to fill in their numbers? Do you want it spaced out tight together? Really whatever works best for you. Sometimes bigger spaces work best for my kiddos, but what number do you want to start at? And then there's lots of different ways you can do this. There's so many different little tools down here. There's a little jumper guy, which is kind of a fun one. So you could put a jump like that for each number, or I could physically draw my jumps. Oh. And again, you can type, you can type it as well. There's all different options down below. So if I wanted to do an equation and type it, I could type, we're going to do 6 plus 3. And you can make it whatever color you want. Again, expand it. And then obviously to show this number, I would have started at 6 and made my jumps forward. But this one would be, this whole website is just a great tool to find resources to use for math practice. So I thought that would be something helpful for teachers that need other tools, especially if you don't want to just stick with pen and paper.